Hello, I'm gonna be discussing possibly controversial icks in DTI. Don't come after me. First is when someone dresses up as someone still alive for historical figures. Girl, Taylor Swift didn't turn Rome's political order to dictatorship. Next is when friends vote only for each other and make it blatantly obvious that they're teaming. They'll be like slay, bestie when their friend walks the runway and dead silent for the rest of the show. And when they overuse new items like the Sabrina dress, mermaid tail, and cat, also the fairy wings, they'll be strutting down the runway dressed like Tinker Bell when the theme is bestie hangout. Next up is when someone is criticizing an outfit in the chat, like, just vote 1 star and shut up, it's not that deep. Vitiligo overusers. I don't know why people are fine with that, but we'll call you a blackfisher for making your skin 1 shade darker for a summer theme. The post 12 and 28 meme isn't funny anymore. People who spam it somehow place high. Whoever does that is getting an instant 1 star vote. I also hate the death drop splits and flip. Next is when a gray faceless player comes in saying sorry, I joined late, ooh, I only had 0.0001 seconds left, and they get first place. I became guilty of this once, but never again. Another ick is when people come into a public server and spam in the chat asking if it can be a farming server. Like, get yourself a private server and stop forcing actually hardworking people to do it with you. When it's a sport theme, I see too many cheerleaders. There's a tennis racket, running shoes, a soccer ball and a basketball. Why is everyone doing cheer? That brings me to another thing I hate. It's when the server is mostly dressed the same. The podium ends up looking like first place and her little minions. I also despise anyone who dresses up like Megan Fox or Leah Halton for celebrity lookalikes. I don't know you, but I'm pretty sure you don't look like that. Similar is when they dress up in heels, a ball gown, and heavy makeup for the Me Right Now theme. I can't imagine a 9-year-old playing dress to impress at the damn Oscars. This one is specific, but has anyone else Googled inspiration, made an original fit based on what you saw, and then first place looked oddly the exact same as the first result that was shown when you searched up the theme? Speaking of themes, I hate when people ask what the theme means when it's as simple as future career or something. Are you 5? Next is when the theme is goth or steampunk and they either dress emo or make their preppy fit black. That would be the most diabolic, abysmal thing you could do to mess up the goth theme, if it weren't for the people making their skin void black. Anyone who does the water Muslim meme is getting negative 500 stars. Post 12 and 28 are more funny in fact. If you dress up as blood for the Tudor period theme, you are not funny at all. At least look it up or observe other players if you don't understand it because you're too young to even have your first period. I honestly haven't experienced this, but I heard that there's tons of VIP beggars out there who will keep insisting that they want gifted VIP no matter how many times they're politely denied. Not a VIP player, but they usually don't have a billion Robux ready to be given away to strangers. Instant server hop if nobody gets a simple reference when I explain it 500 times. They have to be the same people to vote for troll outfits. 2 common theme misunderstandings are dressing up as Ice Spice for the Spice Girls prompt, and dressing up as Cleopatra for a goddess or mythology theme. Like, she was real guys. When you finally argue back to a troll who called everyone in the server ugly, and then everyone in the server suddenly turns on you as if you weren't defending them. Maybe it just happened to me twice, because I've never heard anyone speak out about this. Next is when someone's hair is a murky dark yellow intended to be brown. Color theory? Are you there? Brown hair is usually dark reddish orange. Just use the preset colors if you can't make brown. Custom themes in public servers. Go to a private server or free play. And I hate when you're in free play and the judges literally bully you if you don't follow their weird ass theme. Controversial zone after this. Let's start with how male players generally join just to troll. I have never seen a male body dress decently unless it's a gender swap or opposite theme. Next controversial ick is when people complain about people voting them low because of their race. While that may happen, whenever I've seen someone call out racism in the chat, they usually had one shirt on or something. Babe, nobody's voting someone who put no effort in. Also, when people layer too much, sometimes it can look good, and other times it can look like random clothes thrown on and with random patterns. People who dress up as inside-out characters for any theme annoy me. I don't know why. If you hate fur combo users or bland outfits, please note that those are canon events and anyone who does them is probably just a new player. Don't slander them. My final controversial ick is when people use the old faces. There are so many good faces at the top. I won't even give them the nostalgia bias, since I hated them back in the older DTI days as well. That's it for my yapping session.